Hey everyone, Russell Huggy, Emotion Code Practitioner, Huggy the Healer here. I just wanted to film this because I was going to do a little work on my little kitty MJ, who hasn't been feeling well, hasn't been eating for a couple days now. He's been drinking water and going to the bathroom, so, you know, very positive steps there. But I'm going to do an emotion code session on him. So I thought that I would just share the process because it's the same as on people. So if you've ever seen my live, then you know what I'm going to do. But if you've never seen any of this emotion code work, this is exactly how we get it done. So this is the emotion code chart, which has the 60 emotions, and it has the organs beside that produce the emotion. So for example, column A and B in row 1, which has abandonment, betrayal, effort unreceived, heartache. It's the heart or the small intestine that actually produces that vibration, that frequency, that energy in the body. Because we know that these emotions are end results of an experience. That's what emotions are. They're an end result of an experience. And emotion is energy, energy in motion. So when these become trapped in the body, it blocks the energy flow. It takes the centers out of whack. If you've ever seen those photos of the colors in the energy centers, and when they're not in perfect harmony, they're not in the center. They're all off in different spots. So the same for animals. We want to just really align their energy centers so that we can let the body do what it knows how to do, what it needs to do. And the good thing to recognize when your animal is not well is that they will go into a hibernation type mode, because that's what the body system does, fight or flight. You know, it shuts certain things down, certain chemicals, so that it can heal itself, so it can save itself. So anyway, we're going to go in, and I'm just going to ask the MJ subconscious. So I just ask the universe, you know, can I act as proxy for MJ today? And then I muscle test, yes or no. So I get a yes. Hello, my name is MJ. Is there any trapped emotion in MJ's first center that we can release for him today? More than 1, 2, more than 3, more than 4. Column A, column B, odd or even. 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5. So we're talking the last 3 in row 2, which is the spleen and the stomach, not surprisingly, that produces those emotions, right? And we're talking about the first center as well. So there's already a relation to the area in the body. And it was hopelessness. So we're going to delete that hopelessness. Lack of control, deleting that lack of control, and low self-esteem. And you know, I mean, an animal, there's a story about the horse that saw a bird pass away, and watching that, there was sorrow that then trapped in the horse. It then got a urine infection. They then had vets and everything. They couldn't fix it, and one emotion code session from Dr. Bradley, he found the emotion, pulled it out. Within, I think it was minutes, the horse was off and running again. So, you know, this stuff is very powerful. And not only can these animals produce their own emotion by visually seeing, but energetically, they can be picking up on how their owners, whatever you want to call them, you know, a part of the family for me, but, you know, who they live with, which humans they live with. They're humans, that's what we should call them. So the animals, humans, you know, can be feeling very strong emotions towards the animal or to someone else. And if they're in your energy field, they will pick it up. You know, and if you're feeling sadness and you're like, I need their comfort, and you're holding them for comfort, but it's the sadness that is vibrating inside you, they can pick that up. You know, and then often later years we're wondering why we need to take our animals to the vet, to the vet, to the vet. And again, you haven't done anything wrong with their food or with the love, but the trapped emotions, the emotions that they pick up during a lifetime, is the same. You know. So let's keep working on MJ a little bit. Let's see if there's anything in his second center that we can release for him today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5, column A, column B again, odd this time. 1, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5B, we're talking conflict, creative insecurity, terror, unsupported, and wishy-washy. And I feel that one for him, you know, being his human. I know I'm feeling these, and it's hard not to always feel bad, you know, when your kids have it or people close to you pick up your emotions. But it's important not to, because now you're just doing the law of attraction. You're just attracting more of it all. So when you're doing this work, or you're hearing about this work on your animal or your little ones, to not replay it, to not bring up the program again, to know that this work is literally deleting it, you know, from their physical body, their magnetic field, you know, through intention, through love, through the magnetic work, acting as proxy, taking on their energetic body. We're literally deleting it down the major meridian. So is there anything that is trapped inside MJ's body that is causing him not to want to eat food right now? No. So I think I was feeling on that. There's an energy blockage somewhere. It's anything he ate. No. So heart. There's something around his heart. Something around his heart. So column A, column B, odd or even. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. So 1, 4, and 5, which was effort unreceived, overjoy, vulnerability. You know, we forget that they're fun. Animals are fun in that, but they're also very sensitive, right? And they're sensitive to noise, and they're sensitive to emotions, and they're sensitive to energy. So this stuff. I'll report back. I'll report great news back on MJ and how he's doing in the next couple days here. When you take these emotions out of the body, it's like energetic surgery. So often it takes 48 hours for the full processing to happen. You know, often you can feel great right away, and then the next day you're wondering what's going on, or sometimes right away the emotions start releasing from the physical body, and you could feel pains, and you know, some inflammation can resurface a little bit, and then by day 3 it usually is completely gone. So there's definitely a healing part of the process from energy healing. Remember, we are 99.9999999% energy. So the energy is always going to affect our matter. It's going to affect that 0.000000001%. You know, so be very aware of your thoughts, very aware of your energy. Always going in, you know, especially when we're finding we're reacting to life, you know, then it's really important to do your breathing and bring yourself back to that heart-centered place. Let's just ask the universe if there's anything. Ask MJ's subconscious if there's anything. Let's go to all 3 centers. So the 3rd center. Is there anything in the 3rd center for him that we can release today? Yes. Okay, we got yes. More than 1, more than 5, more than 6, more than 7, more than 8. So I'm getting 8. Column A, column B, odd, even, 1. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's all 5 on the other side, the heart side. I was feeling quite a relation to the heart. And he had a really, really tough first few months of his life, MJ, right? So when we basically kind of rescued him from farm life, his mother, his cat mother, had eaten his umbilical cord all the way so that his stomach was basically like almost hanging out, and he was basically begging for food, and we put him outside that night, saying, oh, if he finds his way back, Lindsay and I both said we're taking him home with us. And he did. He was outside crying through the rain, through 100 yards. He made it back to under a tree and was meowing. Where's another cat there? This is Rosie. This is one of our other, all 3 of our cats we kind of got from the farm life. And I'm working on your brother right now. And so anyway, so we basically took him, and we did get a surgery right away to fix all of his stomach lining and everything, and we started eating after that. So this could even be, you know, some emotions that were still stuck in there from then, right? So let's just delete this column A that came out row 1, which is abandonment, betrayal, forlorn, lost, and love unreceived. So these have been deleted for MJ. So there's 3 more. Column A, column B, odd or even. 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5. So it's failure. Deleting this failure. Helplessness. And hopelessness. And the subconscious has the answers to all. So when we're working with people as well, we can ask like what age that happened, when did this trap, you know, was it your own, or did you pick this up off someone else? Oh, you picked it up off someone else. Was it a male or a female? You know, yes or no. You could just keep rattling through the muscle testing and keep getting all the answers. So Sending MJ much love and light, allowing his centers to flow, allowing his body to do what it needs to do to heal. Okay, that's basically a little mini session. You see how many emotions that you can get out when you do work with an emotional code practitioner. It's very fast. You know, you could do the work yourself. You could do the breathing techniques, the meditations, the pulling up the energy from your centers yourself. You know, it's work. It's daily work and practices, but it can be done, and we all can do it. So, and you could help your pets this way. You buy the Emotion Code book by Dr. Bradley Nelson and practice it on your pets. Practice it on your friends if they'll let you. You know, you do not need to be an Emotion Code practitioner to actually read the book. You know, and it has all the information in there. It teaches you how to muscle test. Oh, and there's MJ coming out from under the bed. Whoa, I'm getting goosebumps. Cats feel energy work even quicker. Sorry, this is like, it's been a couple days, right? And he's going straight to like the water in the food bowl. This was not set up. He just came from under the bed. I'm gonna get him some food. I'm gonna get him some tuna. I'm gonna get him anything that he loves. Much love and light.